Oh yeah, we definitely had a good connection. Basically, the passes that I got in the game were the exact same passes that I got in practice, man. This past week, a couple of the curl routes that I ran, we had talked about it after practice, just where I would be, like if there was hold defenders there, like finding the zones and things like that. Especially against Georgia Tech, they played a lot of zone defense, so just finding the zone and being on the same page was key for us last week for sure.
You obviously had that one back shoulder. Was it basically with one hand?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was kind of in between her. I was trying to stick my hands out to catch it like that, but then I saw the DB was right on me and had his hands in there, so I had to kind of like cradle it one hand and just finish the play. It was a tough one to make. It was harder than it looked for sure.
To go from 4-4 to 6-4,
Mhm.
that bowl was really locked up as soon as you could,
Yep.
with a decent finish ahead.
Mhm.
How did that happen? You say, how did the locker kind of band together?
Oh man, just trying to finish for our seniors. That's the biggest thing right now, man. Just sending them out on a good note. We could, like Coach Sweeney has been preaching to us, we could finish as one of the hottest teams in the country, especially with the teams that we have to play. With that being Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, they had a great offense coming into that game, and this week we have a pretty tough matchup. So if we went out, man, it'll be special for our seniors to go out on that note. So that's been our main focus, just everybody digging in deep, putting our heads down and going to work.
You and Kate have connected on a few fourth downs specifically.
Yeah.
Just hear, what is it about that connection and that moment that you think works?
I really just say it's the trust that we've built so far, man. Just all the work we put in over the summer. He knows where I'm going to be at majority of the time. I know where the ball is going to be placed, and I just really appreciate him for kind of designating me as like that go-to guy on third and fourth down, man. He has a lot of confidence in me, and I really appreciate it.
I think Coach Sweeney was talking about the pick, obviously, the Notre Dame game where it
Yeah.
was off your hands.
Mhm.
Like, how tough was that moment, and then how
Yeah.
do you move past that?
Oh, yeah, it was a tough moment for sure. That happened to me freshman year, man, I probably would have crumbled mid-game. But just going through the things that we've gone through and specifically that I've gone through so far in my college career, man, it's just one of those plays. Things like that happen. You try your best not for it to happen. And especially this year, we've had a tough go-round with turnovers and things like that. So it was pretty tough. But in the game, guys were doing a good job encouraging me, coaches telling me on to the next play, and I was able to come up with another third down conversion basically next drive after that. So it's just having like Coach Sweeney always says, windshield mentality, man. There was a lot of ball left to play in that game, and I couldn't let a play like that affect me.
You guys were in
Yeah.
Miami, NC State,
Mhm.
all the games in a row where you had these mistakes happening.
Mhm.
Like, did it all ever become kind of mental? Like, why does this stuff keep happening? And
Oh, yeah.
did Notre Dame help you move on?
Oh, yeah. It definitely had an effect on us, just going out there, kind of like taking that freedom away from us just to go out there and focus on balling out. But just through practice and encouragement from our coaches, it really helped us get over that hump and just focus on doing our job, being where we're supposed to be, knowing the details and things like that, and all the turnovers to take care of itself.
Any questions for Beaux from Zoom? Anybody else in the room?
We talked a lot before this came out, excuse me, about just Cade's growth into the starting quarterback role, but as far as over the course of the season, where have you seen him grow on the field, and how do you feel like he's improved, especially these last couple games?
Yeah. I'd just say situational awareness. There's a lot of plays that we know he can make with his legs, and just him being able to do that when we need it is very key. And I feel like he's becoming more comfortable in the pocket. Just trusting the O-line, man. Those dudes, they work hard up there. So he has a lot more trust in them, just getting more comfortable in this offense. And really just, I say situational awareness is the biggest thing with him, and he's doing a great job with that. Mm-hmm.
I asked a couple of the players about this play yesterday. Jake Braxton, do you remember the hit that Shipley took at NC
Yeah.
State?
Mhm.
Were you on the field, and kind of what was that?
Yeah.
moment?
Yeah, I was literally on that side. That was the corner that was guarding me. I had ran him off. Ship was fighting for extra yards, and he I don't know why he even did that. It was not much more yardage that Ship could have gotten on that play. So he had like came crashing down. I was standing right there, and it was a tough thing to watch just to see my brother laying down like just hurting, man. It was tough for sure, but it was one of them plays where it's just like, dang, why do I play this sport? Like football is one of the most violent sports out there, so it was definitely tough to see.
What does it say about a player when they can come back from that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ship's a fighter, man. He's not going to back down from anything. And I could tell the week after he came back and was cleared in practice, he was on a mission, man, to just get back in that mode and show people that he's not going anywhere, really.
You
Yeah.
say, like, he's on a mission. I think
Yeah.
Coach Sweeney put it like he's probably like a little mad.
Yeah.
Did you tell that?
Oh, yeah. I definitely could tell in practice. He just had a intensity that we normally didn't see from him. He's usually like a uplifting guy during practice, a lot of energy, but first couple of days back in practice, he was locked in, not really saying much, doing his job, full speed, like running to the end zone every play he touched the ball. So, yeah, he was definitely in a different mode.
You talked about, it was back in the fall, about the Wake Forest game where you saw him like stretch
Yeah.
that. Was it like
Oh,
the
yeah.
same kind of intensity? Like
Yeah.
looking his eye?
Oh yeah, it was definitely the same type of intensity. I wouldn't say to that degree because game mode Ship is completely different, but it was pretty close.
So was he like that during the last game? Like,
Yeah.
you would say that was.
Oh yeah, he had a lot of fun, man. I could tell he just had a different appreciation for the game. You know, anytime one of us miss a game, we just come back hungrier, and I could see it for sure. Even on his touchdown run that he had, it probably took everything in him to stay in bounds and just reach out, but he got it done.
Sure, you all have heard these last few years, Andy, of Clemson wide receiver, you've not competed anything anymore. What's it like to get some new guys in the mix and really get back up to a better level this year?
Oh man, it's been amazing. Honestly, I didn't feel like we went anywhere really, but we were just like taking a little break. But I feel like we're back now for sure, man. And the guys that they're bringing in and guys that we have in the room right now are gonna. I have no doubt that we're gonna just uphold that standard and make the guys before us proud. Really, that's my main goal with that.
Tyler Brown, like, did you have any hint that was in him, or is that not one of those things?
That was one of the craziest plays I've ever seen with my own eyes. But I feel like I seen that in him in practice. He has great hands, amazing speed, and all the above. So it was surprising to see that it happened the way it did. But at the same time, I'm like, that's Tyler Brown. What can't happen with him? So
You see the pictures of
yeah,
the face?
picture's crazy.
Like, how hard is
Yeah.
that to do?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of rice buckets, a lot of grip strength, grip workouts that we do over here in the weight room. I just saw it all come to play.
Well, senior day coming up, obviously you've got a pretty young group, but I know you've
Yes,
got
sir.
probably one of the most respected guys on the team in Ham Green in your youth. What is it about him that everybody seems to gravitate to, and how has he garnered so much respect from this team?
Shoot, I just say he's the same guy day in and day out, man. He comes in with the biggest smile on his face. I've never seen him have a bad day, really. He's just a ball of energy. Comes in, you know, if you see somebody down one day, he'll make sure that it's his mission to go sit with him at the table, talk to him, and we're just gonna miss a guy like that for sure, man. Just he's like the backbone of our group, I'd say.
Anybody else for Bo? All right, Bo, thank you, man.
Appreciate y'all.